Hey everybody, happy Homebrew Wednesday. I'm just going to be showing you some video that I shot last week, never posted it, so we'll be flashing and using some of the video from last week. I also wanted to say, as far as the Oktoberfest, thank you, main brew guy. Came a little in under my numbers, and then I also had some problems with yeast and everything else. Talk with main brew guy, my numbers are a little low, so we tried throwing some DME in the fermenter, and it took off again. So trying to boost up my ABV a little bit more, because I came in a little lighter than I would hope. But watch out for that video a couple months from now. Also hoping to brew my first IPA ever, and it'll be an all-grain recipe. I've been trying to research for about 2 months now. Finally got something put together. Shot out an email to a couple of you guys. Thanks for the feedback and input. Gonna probably run out tomorrow and get some honey malt and some dextrins. So we'll go ahead and go down that route. But it'll end up being my most expensive batch of beer that I've made. If it turns out, I might actually send it to a competition. It depends how well it turns out and stuff, but we got some ones coming up here in Wisconsin. So, all right. So now that's all I got for this week. I guess a little added clip too is that the Surly Bender, that video will be coming up shortly, hopefully by next week. Along with the tasting on that, so keep an eye out for that one. To last week's Homebrew Wednesday video that never got posted. So back to the archives. Everybody, happy Homebrew Wednesday. It's hot again, and today is the day I decided to do some modifications on the brew stand. So yes, you can see I'm actually sweating. So yeah, fat guys don't like humidity, but finally had some free time, so I thought I'd try to get it done. So let's show you guys what I'm doing down here. Alright, so working on the brew stand, so I decided to take it down and shorten it up and redo it a little bit. So I'm probably going to keep my burner on there for now, and then I'm going to make electric there. Got my pump going, just remounting this part here, so I'm trying to weld that up, put the casters back on, and then start building this biatch. But then I think what I'll do is put some brackets in here and then get some lighter steel, and then actually build a second tier that I can actually pull out if needed. Let's see what else. So I brewed my Oktoberfest last week, and that's in my air temperature controlled fermentation freezer now. Got that down at 50 degrees. I had to actually go and get some more yeast. I did buy the Y yeast Oktoberfest liquid yeast, and after 3 days nothing was going on, so I quick ran to the local homebrew store and picked up 2 packages of Saf lager, I think it was, just dry lager yeast. Pitched that up. Within 24 hours I had some fermentation bubbles and krausen rings, so looks like it's working. Let's go quick give you a sneak peek on the Oktoberfest. Alright, so let's take a look at my Oktoberfest. You can see I got some fermentation going on. It was going really hard yesterday. Looks like it's slowing down now, but yeah. So I got my temperature. This damn light. So I got my temperature pretty much about 52. Depends, you know, kicking on and kicking off and whatnot. But here you can see, very interesting smell coming out of here. A little bit of a sulfur, eggish smell, but I smell Surly Bender is in the keg. Looking forward to doing the taste test on that pretty soon. I've actually been holding off and being a good boy and not sneak sampling it because I'm dying to taste it. Surly Bender going into our bottling bucket. I don't know how well you're going to see this, but there you go. That looks pretty good to me. I don't know, what do you think? 3 weeks in the secondary, 2 weeks in primary. There you go. That looks pretty damn good, huh? Take a look. I've been slowly trying to build this control panel based off of the electric brewery setup. Pretty much have all the components. Just need to pick up the wiring and the sockets, the twist sockets yet, and that's pretty much it. So I'm kind of trying to get everything lined up right now. Here, I'll show you guys what I got for my control panel. Well, here you can see my relays and everything else based off of the electric brewery setup. Come over here. I'm just trying to put together my configuration that I want to do. I might not use everything. I do have the key. I might put this stuff maybe on the side. I don't know if I'm going to use these or not, but I don't want to put, you know, have this panel to be solid buttons either. So I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to set that up. Been looking at Homebrew Talk a lot to see what other people did and stuff like that. But so that's where I'm at with my panel. I need to come up with a configuration and start drilling some holes. Let's see, hop update. My pearl hops are dead, fried, brown to a crisp. Gotta love this drought. But my Hallertau, I didn't think they were gonna make it, and they're the ones still pushing through. So I might get something, but I'm not hopeful. Whatever. There's always next year. This year it was kind of a last-minute decision anyway. So next year I'll be a little more prepared and have actually some place for it to grow better than other in the little flower pots that I got. I also I figured I'd quick show you guys if anybody's, I'm sure most people have their brew kettles already, but basically I was looking for a boil kettle, and then I was going to take my old boil kettle and turn it into my HLT, and I'll put a coil in it for recirculation, Herm system. And I found on Homebrew Talk a company out of Milwaukee, which is right down the road for me, and it's I think Spike Homebrewing Supplies, and they make kettles, or they do kettles with welded couplings and stuff like that. I know it's a little dark down here and the video's not going to turn out the best, but this is my kettle that I got from Spike Brewing. You can see it's got the 3 couplers. I just put a ball valve on here just so I could brew my Oktoberfest last week, but I ordered the sight tube from Bobby from New Jersey's website, and so I got the ball valve. So what I'll have is a T-fitting here. I'll have the sight tube, and then I'll put my temperature probe in there. Then I'll also have a regular thermometer as well. You can see, really nice job. They actually posted on Homebrew Talk that they're going to make 1-inch couplings for the electrical probes as well. So I sent a response, and they said that maybe we could work something out where I can come back down and bring my kettle, and they could put the 1-inch coupling in the back. So while I was down shooting the clips for the little segues, figured I'd pour myself one of my homemade Steve 45 wine coolers. This is freaking better now than it was like 2 months ago when I made this shit. nice and sweaty. It's got a really nice sweetness now. It's got a little kick, so I don't know, it just tastes way better now than it did when I taste tested it the last time. So Steve 45, if you're watching, cheers. Hope you're having a good summer up there. I'm enjoying it the best we can. I don't like this heat. That's why I live in Wisconsin and not Alabama. But yeah, we got to get stuff done. Want to get this brew stand done. Hoping by the time winter gets around, I can have this thing all put together so I can start doing some brews on it. But in the meantime, I'm still kind of doing the stove / propane burner method. That seems to be working for me the best, because with the propane, I've just been having terrible troubles trying to hit my temperatures on my mash, and I've been finding with the stove, at least I can kind of get my temperatures to where I want them. So I've been going back to the stove to get my strike water and sparge water and stuff to temperature, and then I bring it out in the garage and then I boil it from there. So, but the problem with that is it's a lot of moving around, and moving 5 to 6.5 gallons of water. That's you know, even 150 degrees plus is still not very enjoyable. So, which is the reason I made the brew stand. So I need to get this thing together. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody. Enjoy your drinks and your summer, and we'll see you soon. Cheers, everybody.